What's up, folks? Real quick, we are back. Oh, we're here for the first time. So this is my guide on how to defeat Grym, the Guardian of the Ancient Forge in Grymforge. I did this recording initially, but I made a couple mistakes, and so I wanted to go ahead and jump in and kind of comment on that live, so you can watch the video once and get all the fixes and information in it. So enjoy me, and then shortly to be me, a little bit to my left. All right, he's over there somewhere. We'll see that in a second. Yes, so super quick. If you are just here to hear how to take down Grym, there are two ways that are really good to take him out. Number one, he has to be for either of these, he has to be superheated, so he has to have his feet on the lower level of this level. Lava has to have run through, so his feet have to touch lava at some point recently. For 2 rounds, he will be superheated, which makes him vulnerable to damage. Watch for the superheated condition. If he doesn't have it on him, he's basically invincible. So you need to lure him into the lava, keep him in the lava to actually be able to hurt him. And you can either just hit him as long as there's a superheated condition on and just beat him that way, which is what you're going to see. But then the easier way that I was never able to quite get to work is you have someone on this middle platform who's doing damage to him who can lure him in. And if you have him on this middle platform, this lever on the upper right in my screen, if you hit that twice, that will, well, if you hit that, it'll drop the hammer onto that middle platform, and that does half of his health. So as long as he's superheated and you hit him with that twice, that will kill him outright. That is the easy way to do it. There is an achievement for doing it the slow way, just to say. So I'm going to go ahead and run through this video and provide a little bit of commentary, but I did want to go ahead and throw that out there. That's the easy way. So if that's all you wanted, good luck. I got you. What's up, folks? Today we're going to go ahead and hang out in the Ancient Forge, and we're going to take out Grym, the Guardian of said Ancient Forge. Just to talk real quick about the map, so you start in this area up high, you hit this forge lever, and it lowers you down to the lower part. That is not true. To raise and lower the level, there is a button you can see clearly right here. It is probably directly behind my camera, but it is also located directly behind the forge lever on the upper right of our screen right now. If you then hit the lever again, it will trigger the hammer onto the top of the forge. But before you do that, you need to put a mold into the mold chamber. You need to have a chunk of adamantine in your inventory somewhere that you can go ahead and mold. That is incorrect too. In the mold chamber, you do need a mold, but in this center chamber, you also have to drop the ore, and it's either adamantine chunk or adamantine ore, or mithril ore will work as well. So I had mithril ore and adamantine ore. I managed to make both the adamantine armor and the adamantine longsword out of that. So just to recap, you hit the button to lower the forge, you load your ore into this center piece, you load your mold into this mold chamber, and then you hit this wheel over here to release the lava on the upper left where all my people are grouped up near. And then you hit this forge lever here to actually swing down the hammer to complete the actual molding. And then you have to hit this wheel to flood this whole floor with lava. Now the lava does flood the entire area, but you can see these raised walkways and these rounded pedestals, and then the forge itself are all places your characters can safely stand without being in the lava. So what you do again is you set the lava flowing and hit this, and all of these levers can be shot with arrows, which I just found out recently, so you can trigger them without having somebody next to them to hit them. The first time I did this, I figured someone had to be standing on each to actually keep hitting the wheels, which you don't, which is nice. Now, of course, the lava is a problem, but the bigger problem is when you trigger the lava, Grym, the Forge Guardian, comes out, which we'll see in a second here. So what you do is position your characters into position, either heavy melee tough hitters here, or 1 or 2 heavy melee hitters there, and then ranged characters around the edge, or however you want to do it. He is quite scary. So we're going to go ahead and start the show, and then we'll kind of talk a little bit more about how this fight goes.
Is that blood? No, no.
Start the lava flowing. Flat. Or we miss. Derpy, derpy, derp. Lava. Allow me to introduce you to Grym. That's an adamantine golem, which is a ridiculously scary enemy to face at basically any point, especially in Act 1. My god. Now I haven't beaten this. I'm sure there's worse stuff in Act 1 too, but this thing is very frightening, and is by far the toughest enemy that I have faced. So my characters have all buffed up. I did some oh, what did we do? We chugged a bunch of potions. We got a bunch of stuff going on. So this is where we're at. So So here's what's going on. So we've got Grym in here, and since he is in the lava, he has the condition Superheated. That condition is the only reason that you're actually able to hurt him. If he loses that condition, he's basically invincible to spells, to damage, whatever. You can still kind of hurt him with a couple things, but really not. And it takes too long to deal with him before he'll kill your entire party. So keep him in the lava, either by baiting him in it or whatever you can do to move him around, which there's not much, so bait him into it. You can use summons, you can use spells, you can alternate which character is hitting him. And you can spread your characters out on these pedestals, and as long as they keep alternating damage, he will keep changing his target assessment to whichever one is the one that should be threatened. So to speak to that too, as you're dealing damage to him, whoever last did damage to him is set as the priority target, the target that he will actually pursue with his single target damage that he will move towards. And so that is how you lure him around the chamber and how you get him to go where you want. So you can have some of your characters choose not to attack so that you can have the other characters take over the role of that target assessment. And just a general tip here, you really want to keep an eye on your initiative order here so you know when Grym is going to act, so you can kind of choose who can do what role. If you have the opportunity, say for example you're doing the method to lure him on that center pedestal, have your early initiative character there, hit Grym, get the target priority, and then make sure that your characters who are moving immediately after Grym himself, when he's hopefully on the pedestal, are available to shoot or trigger this lever twice. So that is basically guaranteed he will be where you need him and superheated when you actually pull the lever. We've got the lava in here. I'll shoot this lever, which will then trigger the hammer, which will then open this, because we have successfully forged an adamantine longsword. And the great thing about that is you can then now, Shadowheart can now pick that up, or whoever you have in back here can now pick that up, and then pass it directly to the character you want to use it. I'm going to go ahead and give it to Lae'Zel. Jeez. And then she will be able to equip it on her turn. Now you can also summon things like spirit weapons, which I've really enjoyed doing. I'll pop this right here, because they fly, so they will not be hurt by the lava, although they should be, because lava is hot above the lava too. And then you hit him. As long as he is superheated, you are able to hurt him, and it's not even totally ridiculous to hurt him. Carlac is going to go ahead and hit him with this. Now you have to be really careful about this. I got to make sure I can actually hit him without moving, because it's very easy for your characters to just step in the lava. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Do it. And miss. Hit him again. So you got to be really careful not to walk into the lava, because that is bad. Don't do that. But as you can see, he took damage. Not a ton. But so you just wail on him with everything you've got. And hope to kill him. And now Lae'Zel is going to go ahead and swap out her sword, which will probably... Where'd it go? There it is. Whew, man, for a second I thought it wasn't there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The Adamantine longsword is a bananas good sword, and you can see why it would be really good in this case, because it has the hit is always critical and ignores resistance to slashing damage. Both very, very effective weapons against Grym. That's a good sword. So now she can't attack because she was busy changing her weapons around, and it is unfortunate you can't do that before the fight actually starts, but yeah. And of course, there you go. So she has heroic. Had heroic. That animation you saw there was her actually losing heroic because she lost the bonus hit points you got from it, I believe. So that's the potion that she drank as a potion of heroism, and you can see the potions of hill giant strength that I gave both the Dark Urge and Lae'Zel. She's got that heroic potion on her. And I go, oh, look at that damage. So you can hurt him. Like, that's the thing, is it's not that hard to get. As an added wrinkle, as you're fighting this guy, he does have some health. So there are some methods that will summon at this part of the map right here.
I can't even catch my breath.
Just give myself a tiny heart attack, hitting action surge and then hovering over the end turn button. God, that would have been a waste. And so you want to watch out for those. The good news about the methods is that they're not actually friendly to Grym, and if you leave them somewhere in the battleground, they will go after you first, but Grym himself will fight them, which is awesome. I was really happy when I discovered that. And it made a big, big difference. So let's see if we can hit this guy. A general note, always right-click on the big boss enemies and check their resistances and immunities. Grym is completely immune to radiant damage and fire damage, and you'll see me try to use both against him. So don't do that. Will she have to move to get there? No, so we won't do that. She don't jump. She can't jump. Actions are used up. Okay. Note there that I did take the time to walk around the edge of the lava because your party members will just happily jump right in the lava. They don't have any kind of self-preservation on that. They'll just jump right in and die just to take the shortest path from point A to point B. Thank goodness she didn't step in the lava. I've tried this quite a few times and never once hit him. Anyway, so the methods can actually be used to get the offense on him.
My turn.
Note also that prime target appears to switch with last hit, so the last hit that actually hurt him switches him to consider that the primary target, even if it didn't do very much damage. Like, that was only 5, that was clearly not the most damage he's taken since the last time I was hit, so... we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, yeah. Nice. Nice. Good job, Karlach. I haven't even gone into a rage yet. It's a good time to do it. I should have done it before attacking, but that's alright. I really don't play barbarians much. I got her in here because I've done this fight many, many times. I get him really low, and then my party either dies or the mephits show up and do horrible things. So I have not been able to pull this off. So I'm trying to burst him down. And Karlach is doing more damage than Asterion was with his pokey ranged attacks. So far I do think this is the correct choice. Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. Nice. And I've got Lae'Zel all... Oh, uh-oh. Don't you dare get out of that lava. Oh, what a hit. Ow. And so here, if he gets out of the lava, I believe he's still in the lava right now, you need to move until he has to get back into the lava. Because if he gets the condition removed, you're hosed. Let's see here. This is showing me getting into the lava to hit him, which is crazy because he's right freaking there. But let's see. I probably could have inched a little bit to the side and gotten him in the melee hit bubble that you'll see in a second, and then could have saved the Misty Step for later, but I did not. It's still superheated, but we're going to have to run really hard if he does stay out of the lava. I don't know if that counts as in it or not. He may be on the high ground. Come on, you can do it, Shadowheart, I believe. Go ahead and get her a little bit closer to go ahead and support the team. Now, the reason I'm trying to move her closer is to cast Bless on the entire party. This is my trusty trident. And the trident's doing a bunch of damage. It's not a ton, but since I've gotten him down to just like tiny slivers of health before, it should be enough. Let's see this room. This is a real bummer. His foot is clearly right there, but my characters are showing that they'll have to get into the lava to actually hit him. It is strange that I can just take a short step right there and hit him, where the pathing would have me go all the way around behind him to actually hit him. Or not. Okay, cool. Nice. Tiny sliver of damage. Come on, buddy.
I will ascend.
Got our adamantine sword here. Ooh, a miss. Let's see. It's probably immune to shoving, so we won't do that. Ow. Watch out for that. He does have a bunch of area effect attacks that have a very broad range, where he can hit from where he is now to all three of the platforms that are visible in this. Yeah. So note that Shadowheart was actually knocked prone by that attack, even though she's way over there. And that's the thing, is you can kill him, but you better do it quick. He's down to less than half now, so I feel pretty great about that. Let's see, what else can I do? Let's see. Put some potions in here, and then when I left camp, they all reordered, which was obnoxious. Hitting him as much as we can. You can do a lot of attacks with double wielding. 4 attacks, wow. Ooh, a critical hit, love it. My offhand weapon here is the ice spear, or the ice staff that you can build in the Underdark. So that was very effective, and watching this a couple times, I realized that I think frost damage would have been significantly more powerful against him, and maybe bludgeoning? I'd have to check what damage types that has. Note also I have the Ring of Acid that adds the extra 1 or 2 acid damage on every single hit, which is great with dual wielding. You got this, y'all. Yes, you do. So it's still superheated, but the condition is wearing off. I'm halfway through my superheated time, and I'm not totally clear on when that necessarily started, so it may actually be worse than that. Note I mentioned that he's completely immune to fire. Immune to fire damage. Also note, though, that did change who he considered the prime target. So even if you don't actually do the damage, he still would consider that the current threat. But yeah, before I did this, I really had never run Carla. Actually hasn't been in my party yet, because I still haven't played that much. But so I considered changing her to be a fire sorcerer or a fire wizard, because I figured fire would be good against metal. It's not. Don't do that. Don't do that. So I'm glad I kept her as the barbarian. And yeah. Oh, jeez. But he's still superheated. Wow. Okay, that was a mistake. Note to self. Don't do that.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Alright. Ooh. You're gonna reckless attack his butt. We gotta hit him.
Swift and lethal.
Oh, love that sword. And a miss. Come on, Lae'Zel, you're better than that. I'm sure he's done, but ooh, 8 damage, love it. Talking like an 80% chance to hit with advantage, really, really high. I think 80% may have been with advantage, but if it's 80% plus advantage, my god. I've got a lot of misses in a short span here that were unlikely. It's real close, but his superheated is about to end on his turn, so I have to lure him back to the lava. Ow. Ow. And note that slam knocked Shadowheart prone again, even at the range she's at right now. Yeah, and see, he's not superheated anymore, so I have to get out of here. And I have to do it without provoking the attack of opportunity. Okay, this is the hard part. Because it's a total waste to attack him at this point, even though he's so close. It's gonna hit me, but hopefully I can get out of here. Ooh, yeah. And I've got a bunch of strength, so I get a nice long jump. Which also means that my other party members should be able to get there too. Oh, geez, Shadowheart got knocked. Okay. And there's literally no reason to hit him with any kind of attack, so let's see what other items I've got. As a note here, in a previous attempt I had used Lump's Warhorn and brought Lump in this fight. They did basically nothing. They kept him out of the lava and just didn't even attack him because he kept having the not having the superheated condition on. Not a good fight to bring them in. I could throw a potion at Lae'Zel. guess Karlak. She's melting. Jeez. Okay. Let me see if I can go ahead and throw it. Slow his movement, because she's probably just going to absorb this, or I'll just miss it. Alright, this is my stick. I'm gonna have this thing fly right here. See if I can lure him back into the lava.
What should I do?
A note there, one thing I should have done is kept attacking with the javelin, because that could have kept that as the priority target, so that may have lured him into the lava in front of that. That's another note too. Every single case where I'm not attacking is an opportunity where I could have attacked and then had Grym move off of where he is now, and then the other characters wouldn't even have had to move. So I could have been attacking him much earlier than I did here. This is really not. I'm gonna go ahead and bless some folks. I also could have taken a couple steps further forward to also include Lae'Zel in the bless. Especially because I just moved forward to get my Dark Urge. Bless! Okay. That's it. I could have moved a little bit further to also bless Lae'Zel, but my bad. Sorry, Lae'Zel. Really do feel bad, because Lae'Zel is one of my favorite characters in this game.
It's go time.
I said it. And again, there's literally no reason to attack him right now because he is invincible. Why? Stupid lava. Okay. She's got plenty of hit points. She's alright. Okay. Should have held first. Oh man. She's Misty Step, sweet. Now there, I was treating Misty Step like jump. I could have gone dramatically farther. She could have gone all the way back to that first platform that Shadowheart was on. She could have also joined everyone on this middle platform, and then I could have shot at Grym as he was slowly walking through the lava. I had a couple options here that were better than what I ended up doing. And then had I done that on the middle platform, had I hurt this guy to the point where even now, if I got one hit on him with the Forge Hammer, that would kill him. But I wouldn't get the achievement for killing him without using the Forge Hammer. Let's see if I can hit him with the slow. Immune to cold damage. But he is showing a slowed. Well, that's a bummer. Okay. Yeah, and this him doing multiple turns where he didn't move was... that was sad. Had I been plinking him with the spear, with the javelin a bit, he may have moved sooner. We'll just throw some more potions. And then wait for the stupid methods to show up. A note on this too, I was wondering why some of the thrown potions didn't have range to both of my characters. They're too close together, so that the character of me as throwing is too close to experience the splash. So I should have moved a little bit further away, and then I would be able to hit both. Like I just hit Shadowheart and Lae'Zel, who are clearly further apart than Karlak and the Dark Urge are. Can I really throw another potion? Throw all... Or I could have done another Frostbolt to actually lure him into the lava. All the potions. And I should recognize what these are. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know that any of that's going to do me any good. Okay. Just top everyone off and wait for Grym to pop back into this lava. Now watch, he's going to do it right as the lava actually goes away, because it does drain, and you'll have to shoot the thing again to bring the lava back. Yeah. Are we all blessed? We are all blessed except for Lae'Zel. Save those slots.
Now this is my happy
Come and get me, buddy. Big tip, just to really hammer it home, because I made the mistake so many times. Keep attacking him with the characters you want him to move towards. Even if you're not going to do damage, it does change where he's going to go.
Time to strike.
And I only need him drained, or in the lava, just briefly to get the condition back up. Come on, buddy. There we go, yeah. Sweet, okay, superheated again. We got this. He's really weak at this point. Low hit points, not weak. Just saying. And here I'm doing a ranged attack in melee range. I should have just hit him with the stick. I don't know what I was thinking. But miss. Good job. Good job. Hit him with the stick. Oh, which doesn't have enough actions. Okay, that was fun. Good job, Shadowheart. Oh my god. Yeah, and they cast heat metal to get you to drop your weapons, so nope. But they're fire methods. They're really not hard to deal with. If I can take down Grym, this will be quite easy. Famous last words. Saved. Man. First time I did this fight, they did actually hit me with heat metal and he dropped his adamantine sword that I gave him. It was terrible. Nice. Nice.
Some blood.
There's an actual thunderstorm going on right now, by the way. Sorry about that. I'll get attacked by at least one of the methods, probably several of them, but I gotta kill this thing. He's taking the damage.
Fury. I am death.
She's got the adamantine blade, so she can hit him real hard. Methods. The methods seem to be engaged with the Dark Urge, so we can deal with that. This also is the moment I really wish I'd chosen any other dragon type with the Dark Urge, because Dark Urge could have done, like, Ice Breath and really ruined these methods' day. They were dead? No, not yet. Okay. Now here, also I could, well, no. So, yeah, so seeing each other ranged weapons, like here I probably could have just killed a mephit, even killed two of the mephits and then moved on, because they are really keeping me from doing a lot, and from where he is, Dark Urge could just wail on the guy with his bows. Wow, okay, we're not doing that. I guess he has to fight the mephits? No. Surely not. Wow, okay, let's do it. Oh, did they actually successfully get me to drop one of my weapons? No. Oh, they did. Alright, Shadowheart. Finish him. Oh, actually gonna do it? Gotta keep Lae'Zel up. Actually, let's do this on Karlach. The lava's gone, but we still. Got one. That's funny, that triggered the Dark Urge's cloak. Love it. You're a little jerk. Man, they took down Lae'Zel. You. I really don't like these methods. Uh-oh. Come on, Lae'Zel, you get. A quick note here before I move on. So that heal that Shadowheart did last, I should have healed Lae'Zel, because that would have had her just up with, I think, 1 hit point here, and she would have been able to attack right here. This was a really clutch moment. And Karlach would still be standing either way. And the reason I healed Karlach was because I wanted her to stand up, so she wouldn't have to use an action to get up. But she had 2 attacks anyway, so the smart choice there would have been to heal Lae'Zel instead. I didn't necessarily know that, but Lae'Zel had fewer hit points to start and did more. It was doing more damage, so she was the priority to keep up. Got this. Okay. All right, Karlach, get him. 1 damage to go. Oh, you're kidding. Ugh. Somebody kill this guy. Note there that the Mephit became the prime target. That's what I was talking about. The Mephits aren't necessarily trying to hit Grym, but they're not trying to hit Grym, and that will make him attack them. Unless you attack him back. And the superheat condition was removed just in time for him not to take damage from that attack of opportunity. So I had to miss an attack of opportunity, an entire round missed with Lae'Zel. I had 3 chances where I could have clinched this right here. Also note, had she not taken that attack of opportunity, he was about to go attack the Mephit. Dark Urge is going to kill him, and then, oh, crying out loud. He's not superheated anymore. Note the deep sigh. This is so close. We got this. No, don't do it. Wow.
Won't last much longer.
Wow. He's on literally 1 hit point. And I can't kill him. God, it's awful. Okay. I have to do it. Just gotta jump away. Ooh, they already used their attacks of opportunity. That's awesome. Okay. If Shadowheart is able to survive on 2 hit points, I can pull this out. Just get him superheated and then drop an ice storm on him or something. Cross your fingers for me. Wow, Karlach and Lae'Zel are just dead. I'll have to use Resurrection on him. Alright folks, I'm gonna get this. So yes, in the battle immediately after this one, I did go ahead and beat him. I did basically the same thing you just saw, but a couple things. I used my mini crossbows with the Dark Urge, so I got in a couple extra attacks. I did more kind of luring him, realizing that hitting him actually changed his target priority, and I just got luckier, so I was able to take him down in the following fight after this. I honestly don't remember, but I think what happened too is that I did, when the Mephits showed up and when they were in range, I would just use one of my attacks to just kill one, attack Grym, kill one, attack Grym, And that really cut down on the number of threats on the board and really made it easier to focus on positioning and taking care of the guy. I believe when the Mephits showed up, he was basically dead already. So I think the last thing to die was one Mephit, but Grym had died shortly before. Another thing too, this is an extremely challenging fight that I tried many, many times. And including trying to do the piston thing in the middle once or twice. And one of the things I really love about Larian's design is they know that you're going to struggle in this fight. And so when you kill Grym, spoilers, the biggest piece of loot you get on him is a helmet that is his face. So you can just wear his face around for the rest of the game and have it keep you alive, which I've really appreciated because I was pretty frustrated by this guy at the time I got him. So I am now running around with my Adamantine splint mail armor, my Adamantine longsword, and Grym's face, just to show that I won this fight, and I got the achievement for doing it without the hammer. So there we go. Hopefully this is helpful if you're still with me here. Hopefully it wasn't too weird having two of me. But yeah, I enjoyed making this and hope it's helpful. Cheers.